Okay, so welcome to UFOs Above Us. Today is July 19th, and I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to share some raw video that I shot not with my telescope, but with actually my Nikon P1000 camera in video mode. And this is just to show you that under the right conditions with a good tripod to stabilize it, you can get pretty decent results with a camera, an ultra zoom camera. So what we'll do is we'll look at a clip that I shot, kind of an overview of the Terminator line that I shot last night on the 18th of July. And then we'll do a zoom in of the lower part and then a zoom in of the upper part of the picture. But this is just to show you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on fancy gear to do your own investigating on what's what's available on the moon. And a good spot to watch is the Terminator line. So let's start off right here. Now if you look in the lower part of the screen, the first thing that I just wanted to point out is there is a small tower there in one of the smaller craters. And I'm not going to use the cursor and point everything out to you. I'd encourage you to feel free to screen capture any images you want from this video and play around with it on your own. But in that large crater there, if you look carefully in that large crater, you should notice a couple things. One is at about the 11 o'clock position on that large crater, it looks like a wall with holes in it. So look at that nice straight line and then all those black dots along that straight line. That looks very much like a wall constructed to me. So it does not look naturally occurring, and it almost looks like there might be a pyramid on the top of that wall. So you can definitely see a triangular structure. All right, so now we'll look at the second portion of this picture, and you can see the wall there at the bottom again, at the very bottom of the screen. But look at that middle crater, the dark crater, and at about the 3 o'clock position, you should see a pipe, a large pipe extending out and downward into the darkness of the crater. So that's the next thing I just wanted to point out. That's an interesting object. And I may do a follow-up video to this where I blow them up larger. But I'd encourage folks to do that for yourself. I didn't put the UFOs above us on here, so you're welcome to capture these pictures and use them as you see fit. And I'm trying to encourage folks to do your own, kind of figure out for yourself what's on the moon, because there's some interesting things up there, and it doesn't take thousands of dollars to look at them. In this picture, if you also look in the upper right-hand part of the screen there, you should see a large triangle, a small dark crater with a large triangle pointing at about the 12 o'clock position. And that's another interesting object. And if you look just above that triangle, to the left of it, kind of angle at about 11 o'clock from that triangle, you'll see another object. Here's a little better view of it. So you see a triangle coming off the crater, and then look to the left of that, it looks like another triangle with some unusual objects inside it. If you look carefully inside that secondary triangle, it looks like 3 glowing lights. So keep watching the skies. The answers we're all seeking are up there, and you don't have to have really fancy gear to look for yourself.